A good trader is someone who knows how to wait for their trading setup. Waiting is the key, and it's also the most difficult part in trading. In as much as you can spend hours doing your analysis, checking your entries, making sure your target is in place, making sure your stops is in place, there's still going to be a waiting time for your entry. So how do you handle the waiting period? How do you handle your trading emotion? How do you handle your trading psychology during that waiting time? What do you do during the waiting period? Do you forcefully go to place a trade because you feel you've waited for too long and you've not taken a trade and you have to be in a trade? I'll tell you that the market is not a place that gives you an opportunity every day. Even though you're a day trader, you're a scalper, you're a swing trader, there's still going to be some waiting period. Yeah, there's still going to be a waiting time before your entry. So, how you handle your waiting period is what makes you a good trader. Waiting for your trading setup involves a combination of technical analysis, fundamental analysis, defining your trading strategy, setting up alerts, and practicing patience. These are five key points that important for you to effectively wait for your trading setup. Now, technical analysis. What is technical analysis? Technical analysis is using price, chart pattern, or trend to predict future price movements. Like a technical trader now, he knows his technical analysis. He knows his technical. He knows what he's looking for. His technical. So his technicals have to align, or her technicals have to align before he or she can take that trade. So to effectively wait for your setup in the forex markets, you need to know the kind of trader you are. Now let's go to the next point: fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is using political, social, or economic factors to predict future price movements. That's trading the news. We all know trading the news, NFP, the CPI. Now, a fundamental trader now that trades the CPI or the NFP or any important news event, that trader, let's assume that trader trades the CPI 1:30 p.m. Now, is that trader going to place that trade when it's not yet 1:30? That trader has to wait till it's maybe some minutes to 1:30 before he gets ready, right? You can't place the trade till it's that time. So I think fundamental traders will understand waiting better than maybe technical traders or price action traders, because you can't be trading the news when it's not yet the news time. So you have to effectively wait. You have to wait for that time to come before you place a trade. So let's go to the next point: defining your trading strategy. You have to define your trading strategy in terms of your trading style and your risk tolerance, right? If you're a scalper, you're a day trader, you're a swing trader, you have to define your trading strategy. You can't effectively wait for your setup when you don't even have a strategy. Right? You can't wait for a setup. You have to have a strategy. Is that your strategy now that will make you wait effectively till let your strategy presents itself before you can now say, okay, let me take a trade. Now the next point is setting up alerts. Instead of constantly monitoring the charts all day, you can put up alerts in your trading view. If you use the paid trading view, you can set up alerts so that price will notify you when you get to a certain level. And once you get a notification, you go place your trade. So this will save you the stress of monitoring the chart all day, and you just set up the alerts, and when it's time, you notify you and you go place your trade. Now the next point is practicing patience. Waiting for your trading setup in the financial markets involves patience. Instead of placing trade out of emotions or forcing trade, it's best to have patience and wait for your trade setup to present itself. It's just like going fishing. You know you're going to catch something if you can just wait. So patience is the key. Patience is the key. Now you know how to effectively wait for your trading setup. You know the points now to effectively wait for your trading setup. These are just the points that you need to, because someone can be waiting when you don't know what to wait for. Right? You have to know this before you can effectively wait. Now you know how to wait. Now, what do you do during the waiting period? During that waiting period, what do? You can do exercise. Like I myself, I like to do exercise. I like to work. I can run. I can go to the gym. Right? Just find something. Exercise is something that's going to help your training psychology and going to help your confidence in the chat. It's going to build up your confidence in the chat. So you can never go bad with doing exercise. Games. There are people that play games, and if you're a type that play games, You can keep yourself off the chart with games. You can walk your dog. If you have a dog, you can play with your pets. It's also something that's going to keep you off the chart. You can read books. Books is something that's going to build up your psychology. It's something that's going to build up it's going to help you be a better trader. So reading of books is something that's also going to keep you during the waiting time. And if you don't have anything else to do during the waiting period, you can just walk away from the chat. Just walk away from the chat. There's no point in being in the chat because if you're looking at the chat constantly and you don't have anything to do, you might just be forced to place a trade. The best to do is just put off your system or your laptop and you walk away from the chat and go do some other things. So this these are what you should be doing during the waiting time. Anything that you know that's going to keep you off the chat, that's what you should be doing. Instead of being glued in the chat. A trader is more like a sniper than a machine gun. You should know how to snipe. You wait and you snipe. You wait and you snipe. That's who a trader is. As you can see, I dropped a video on A plus setup. If you've not watched that video, do well to watch that video. It's a video that's going to help you develop yourself as a trader. If you're already a profitable trader, it's going to help you build up yourself better as a trader. That video talked about setup and how you should treat every trade as the same. There's no trade that is better than the other. I don't believe in that. Every trade is alike. Yeah, every trade is alike. Once you have a strategy, just follow that your strategy and you're going to get a better result. So do well to watch that video. Like, share, and drop a feedback in the comment section. I would like to know what you do during your waiting period. How do you effectively wait for your setups in the market? See you on our next one.